Turkey, a land where ancient myths and modern wonders live side by side. From sunny beaches to snowy mountains, Turkey's beauty is as varied as its long history. This is where East meets West, where many civilizations have created a rich mix of culture and tradition. The smell of spices fills the air, mixing with the sounds of traditional music and the laughter of children playing in old streets. Join us as we explore Turkey's fascinating history. Let's discover great empires, lost cities, and the spirit of a nation shaped by time. Turkey sits between Europe and Asia and has been a bridge between continents and cultures for thousands of years. Its shores have seen empires rise and fall, armies clash, and ideas exchanged that have changed human history. From ancient traders to Byzantine emperors, Turkey has always been important, attracting conquerors and travelers. Everyone from the Greeks and Romans to the Ottomans and the modern Republic has left their mark. This mix of influences is seen everywhere in Turkish culture, from its food and music to its art and buildings. It's a land where the past isn't forgotten, but celebrated, part of everyday life. Our journey will take us from the legendary city of Troy to the strange landscapes of Cappadocia. We'll explore Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire. We'll see the rise of the Ottoman Empire, a dynasty that ruled for centuries. And we'll look at modern Turkey, a vibrant democracy facing the challenges of a changing world. Join us as we uncover history and discover the story of Turkey. Our journey through Turkey's history begins long ago. Before the great empires, Anatolia was a place of new ideas and human progress. In the southeast, we find Göbekli Tepe, a site that shows how clever our ancestors were. Older than Stonehenge and the pyramids of Egypt, its huge carved stone pillars make us rethink what we know about prehistoric people. Further west, we find Çatalhöyük. This ancient settlement shows us how early people lived. Its houses reveal clever urban design. The wall paintings show scenes of hunting, rituals, and daily life. These early settlements remind us of humanity's journey. They show our desire to create, to build, and to leave our mark on the world. During the Bronze Age, the Hittites became powerful in Anatolia. From their capital, Hattusa, these warriors built a mighty empire. The Hittites were experts at working with bronze, and their advanced weapons helped them win battles. Their armies conquered neighboring kingdoms. Their empire stretched from the Aegean coast to the Euphrates River. But the Hittites weren't just warriors. They were also skilled diplomats and administrators with a complex system of laws. Their greatest achievement was their use of iron. They were among the first to master ironworking, which changed warfare forever. The Hittite Empire eventually fell, but their innovations in warfare, diplomacy, and technology left a lasting impact. The influence of these ancient civilizations is still felt in Turkey today. The ruins of their cities, temples, and tombs are scattered across the land. Their art, languages, and beliefs have shaped Turkish culture. We can see the Hittites' influence in the detailed metalwork and jewelry of Anatolia. The ruins of Greek and Roman cities show us classical architecture. Even Turkish food reflects these ancient cultures. Dishes like baklava have roots in old Mesopotamian recipes. These ancient civilizations may be gone, but their stories still fascinate us. Their legacy lives on in the land and the spirit of innovation that defines Turkish culture. As the Roman Empire weakened in the west, a new power grew in the east, the Byzantine Empire, with its capital in Constantinople. Growing from the remains of the Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire adopted Christianity and became a center for it in the east. Under emperors like Justinian I, the Byzantine Empire was at its strongest. Justinian's rule was a golden age for Byzantine culture, law, and architecture. He organized Roman law. The Byzantines were famous for their art and intelligence. They preserved ancient Greek and Roman writings. Their artists created beautiful mosaics, icons, and frescoes. At the heart of the Byzantine Empire was Constantinople, a magnificent city. Built by Emperor Constantine the Great, the city spanned 2 continents. Protected by strong walls, Constantinople became a mix of cultures and a center for world trade. Merchants from everywhere came to its busy markets. The city's skyline was dominated by the Hagia Sophia. Inside the city, palaces, churches, and public baths showed the wealth and sophistication of Byzantine society. Many languages could be heard on the streets of Constantinople. This mix of cultures created a rich environment for art and ideas. Despite its achievements, the Byzantine Empire faced many problems. Internal conflicts, religious disagreements, and the threat of invasion made the empire weaker. The rise of Islam in the 7th century was a major setback. Although the empire recovered some lost territory, it never fully regained its strength. The final blow came in 1453, when Constantinople fell to the Ottoman Turks. This marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of Ottoman rule. Even though the Byzantine Empire is gone, its art, architecture, laws, and culture influenced Western civilization. As the Byzantine Empire crumbled, a new power emerged from Anatolia, the Ottoman Turks. These nomadic warriors united and became ambitious. The Ottoman story begins with Osman I, who started a small territory in northwestern Anatolia. Osman's smart strategies helped them expand. Capturing Bursa in 1326 made the Ottomans a major power. Under Osman's successors, the Ottomans continued to advance. By the mid-1300s, they had crossed the Dardanelles and entered Europe. Their conquest of Adrianople in 1369 showed Europe that a powerful new force had arrived. The Ottoman Empire was at its greatest under Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent. He became sultan in 1520 and ruled during a time of huge expansion. Suleiman's armies advanced deep into Europe. His empire stretched from Persia to North Africa. Suleiman's rule was also a golden age for Ottoman art, architecture, and literature. He ordered the building of beautiful mosques, bridges, and public buildings. Suleiman supported the arts and sciences. His court became a center for learning. Persian, Arab, and European influences mixed to create a unique Ottoman culture. Like all empires, the Ottoman Empire eventually declined. After Suleiman, weak sultans and economic problems weakened the empire. The Ottoman navy's defeat at the Battle of Lepanto in 1571 was a turning point. Economic problems further weakened the empire. In the 1700s and 1800s, the empire lost territory and faced revolts. It struggled to adapt to a changing world. Despite its eventual collapse after World War I, the Ottoman Empire left a lasting impact. We can still see its influence in the architecture of Istanbul, Cairo, and Sarajevo, and in the cultural traditions of former Ottoman lands. Turkey has many different religions. Islam is the main religion, but other beliefs are also important. This spirit of tolerance has shaped Turkey's identity. Islam arrived in the 7th century and changed Anatolia. The Ottomans, who made Islam their official religion, built magnificent mosques and religious schools. The call to prayer became common. Even though Islam became dominant, other faiths continued. Christians kept their churches and monasteries. The leader of the Eastern Orthodox Church still lives in Istanbul. Jewish communities have a long history in Turkey. After the Spanish Inquisition, the Ottoman Empire welcomed Jewish refugees. Synagogues like the Arida Synagogue in Istanbul show the continued presence of Jewish life. These communities have enriched Turkey for centuries. Turkey is where Europe and Asia meet, a mix of cultures, where East meets West and old traditions mix with modern life. This mix has created a vibrant culture. The influence of ancient Greek, Roman, and Byzantine civilizations can be seen in Turkey's architecture, storytelling, art, and philosophy. The Ottomans incorporated Persian, Arab, and Balkan cultures into their own, creating a unique blend of art, music, and literature. From the busy streets of Istanbul to small villages, Turkey's culture is incredibly diverse. Different types of food, music, dance, and crafts reflect Turkey's rich history and diverse people. This mix of old and new is seen in Turkey's art and culture. Traditional Turkish music exists alongside modern music, and Turkish movies are known for their powerful stories. Turkish literature explores themes of identity, tradition, and modern life in a changing world. Turkey values its traditions, even as times change. Passed down through generations, these traditions connect past and present. Turkish food reflects cultural influences and regional diversity. Ottoman kitchens inspire elaborate dishes and rich spices. Regional specialties highlight Turkey's diversity. Turkish hospitality is warm and generous. Guests are welcomed with food, drink, and conversation. Coffee houses are vital for socializing and conversation. Time slows down and conversation is valued. Traditions are part of everyday life and Turkish identity. They connect us to ancestors and showcase Turkey's diverse culture. Turkey's location between Europe and Asia has made it important for thousands of years. It has been a bridge between East and West, shaping its destiny. Turkey controls the Bosporus and Dardanelles Straits. This gives it great strategic importance. Turkey's location makes it crucial in global politics. The Ottoman Empire began in Anatolia in the 1200s and grew to cover huge areas, leaving a lasting impact. For over 6 centuries, the Ottomans shaped politics, economics, and culture. Their influence is still felt today in the Middle East, North Africa, and southeastern Europe. The Republic of Turkey was created in 1923 based on the ideas of secularism, nationalism, and modernization. Led by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, Turkey changed dramatically, leaving its Ottoman past behind and looking towards the West. After its creation, Turkey was fairly quiet in international affairs, focusing on its own development. But its strategic importance during the Cold War led to it joining NATO in 1952, aligning it with the West against the Soviet Union. Recently, Turkey's economy has grown, and it has become more assertive in politics, becoming a regional power with global goals. Its growing economy, strategic location, and diplomatic efforts have made Turkey important in many international issues, from the Syrian civil war to the refugee crisis to energy. Turkey's role in the world is still changing, shaped by its history, geopolitical situation, and goals for the future. Turkey's actions will continue to be important for the region and the world. As we end our journey through Turkish history, we see a dynamic nation constantly changing. Modern Turkey embodies its rich past and potential for the future. Ancient empires, diverse cultures, and a complex 20th century shape Turkey today. Turkey's economy has grown remarkably, becoming a major economic power. Industries from cars to textiles to tourism thrive. Modern skyscrapers stand next to ancient minarets, markets, and malls. Economic progress brings social and political changes. Turkey's commitment to democracy remains strong. The Turkish people are proud of their heritage and achievements. Education is crucial for Turkey's future. More people can read and write now than ever before. Universities focus on research and technology, driving progress. Turkey is starting a new era, and its future is still unknown. It will be shaped by its past, its present, and the hopes of its people. Turkey faces many challenges, from geopolitical issues to social and economic inequality to protecting its democracy. Turkey must balance growth with protecting the environment and address the needs of all its people. Its success will be important not just for Turkey, but for the region and the world. Which part of Turkish history fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from around the globe.